Welcome back to another fishing adventure. Almond tiger nuts is the hook bait that I'm getting ready here, and kind of a little keyhole spot is what I like to call these spots. Just a little cut, a little break in the woods that somebody probably 30-40 years ago probably cut, and it persists. Now, I've got some landscaping to do here at this spot, because although it is the big trees have been cut, the sumac and the other stuff is too thick for landing a fish, for a big fish. If you're just catching bullheads or crappie, you can lift them up with the rod. Not a big deal here, but I need some clearance here to land a big fish. But I'm gonna get baits in the water first because I'm antsy to get started. This is bait I made last night ahead of time. Old-fashioned oats, sweet feed pellets, and I think there's a can of peaches. Yep, there's a piece of a peach. Peaches and some vanilla. Ah, darn it, unfortunately, it's too dry. I'm gonna need to add some water. Got one of these fancy collapsible buckets recently. We'll see how it works out. I don't know. I'm still kind of skeptical. The rocks are all neon green from algae bloom. Green water from a green bucket. Get some of that green water in the bait here. Give that a toss. Yeah, that was pretty much immediate improvement. That'll work. Kind of antsy to get the baits out because running a little bit late this morning, and the whole time I've been getting my rods out and everything, I've been seeing fish surfacing, and they're here. It's almost 9 a.m. and normally the sun would be beating down here this time of day, end of June, but combination of a little bit of clouds and a lot of smoke makes it seem like an overcast day. Smoke is not actually here where I am. It's off to the east of here, and that's where the sun is too. It's off in the east, so I'm sure as the sun gets higher in the sky, the smoke won't be blocking it for me anymore. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's overhanging trees. It's all going to be sidearm casts here today. Maybe I should only fish with 2 rods. This is pretty tight here. Just scared of fish. Casting my bait in. I felt it hit the bottom almost immediately. It's probably only a foot or 2 deep there. But 2 rods off to my right. They're both off that way. The 3rd rod's going to go off to the left, and I'm going to leave a little lane in between here for me to walk to go down and land fish. Method seems to work pretty good in tight spots like this. Brought 2 tools today. Just got the normal hedge trimmer and lopper for the thicker stuff if I need it. Okay, now that I'm making a bunch of noise, of course that's nothing compared to a leaf blower, but that is a vast improvement. Got at least a little bit of room to work to move a net around, land a fish. All right, I've got a fish on. Yeah, good. Ooh, aggressive fish and lost fish. Wow, okay. It's been about, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes since I put the baits in the water, so that's good. I just realized something pretty bad. I forgot to bring my net today. I can't believe I got everything packed up in the truck, drove here, walked all the way back here. I hauled all my stuff back here and didn't even realize that I wasn't carrying a net. I have no net. I think I'm gonna need to scrap the fishing trip for today. Oh, that sucks. I'm like an hour and a half away from home. I drove here today intending to do an all-day session at least until sundown. Thing is, if I had a sandy beach, I could probably manage. You know, I could bring a fish up onto the sand and you know, carry them up to the mat to unhook them and deal with them and all that stuff. But this is rocks, steep embankment and rocks. If I catch the fish that I'm after, if I catch the 25-pound fish, I don't think I'm going to be able to land them. At least not without, you know, hurting the fish a lot and probably falling in myself, maybe banging my own head on a rock. Well, I'm just gonna have to face the music here, own up to my mistake, and just go home today. Fishing's over for today. My fault. Yeah, you have any examples of being a dumbass yourself that you'd like to share? Feel free to leave them in the comments. Join the club. Oh. I haven't even gotten packed up yet. I've got another fish. Yeah, I've got a fish on here. And I have no net. Guess maybe this won't be a fishless video after all. I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'll just grab my pliers. I'm gonna come down here and see if I can just unhook this fish in the water. Of course, there's a fish pulling on my other line now. Oh, great. I'm getting a double with no net. Okay. Well, normally I don't do this, but I'm just gonna grab the line, and if he comes off, so be it. Or I shouldn't do that actually, he's probably gonna cut my hand. Oh, he did get off. Okay. Alright. And there's definitely something on this rod too. Man, this is disappointing. I'm missing out on a good morning of fishing. Yeah, I mean, these are dink fish. Well, that one's not that tiny. But I get a 20+ pound fish on line. What's the point? It's just gonna get away anyway, right? I'd be able to get him up to this point right here, and then basically then I just have to unhook them in the water, or they'd tear out. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger fish. That's probably a 10-pound fish. Come on in here. Oh, he just splashed me. Must be hooked good because he's not coming off. Yeah, I can see the hook. Yeah, I can't hang on to the line. It's gonna cut me. It just did. Ugh. All right, see ya. But I guess I'm gonna head home. Maybe I'll come back here to the same spot tomorrow, and we'll try the same thing. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.